All right, welcome, my bows and bow ties, to another episode with me. I am the Black opinionated woman, also known as a bow. So, I typically talk about three things: Black women, Black culture, and middle age. Anything related to middle age. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just point out what topic I'm dealing with today, and I'm going to talk about some middle ageness, some middle ageisms. This is my title: What happens in middle age? Okay, so look, for those of you who know me, um, you're used to this format, okay? For those of you who don't know me, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this time out for like about 5 seconds to just say, hey, look, if this content is speaking to you, if it's touching you on the inside right here, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. This helps me out a lot. All right, so I'm just going to get into it. So I'm just going to talk about my middle agedness for a second. I call that a talk. So I just want to talk about a few things. I have five main talking points, okay? Oh, if you don't know, this is the thumbnail that you selected to get in here. I don't know why, but that was hilarious to me. Okay, I really like this thumbnail. So that's the thumbnail that you've selected to get in here, unless I change it. So I'm actually pre-recording this. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about a few things. Number one, especially if you're a woman, but this applies to the men. When you're in middle age, honestly, I just want to say this. For some reason, hair just starts growing in places that it shouldn't be growing. It doesn't. It shouldn't be happening. Those are the things you got to worry about. See, you know, and I know it seems petty, but when in your 20s and your 30s and you're popping and locking, everything looks good. The girls are sitting up, the body is right and tight. Men are like they're cut up or whatever. But then you get to be about 40, 45, and suddenly you're like, what? So one of the things that you see me doing is I'll either go get some lasering done or I have a little device to laser because I don't like the fact that I feel like I'm growing a beard. Like I always find a few hairs. So instead of sometimes I'm zapping or I tend to do a lot of plucking. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I laser. Hair starts growing in places that it shouldn't be. Shenanigans. These are all the way shenanigans. I didn't sign up for this. Okay. But those are the kind of things you'll start worrying about. Like, why? Men get longer hair in their ears, maybe in the nose or whatever. I don't know. But that's the kind of stuff that you deal with in middle age. Okay, I'm going to move on to the second one. You get weird sleeping habits. Let me tell you something. I don't care who you are. What's going to happen is in middle age, let me tell you, number one, you're going to start going to bed a lot earlier. Or number two, if you're going to bed late, let me tell you something. A lot of women tend to not sleep through the night. It's a known thing. Women tend to get up like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I do that a lot. You start worrying, thinking about things that you shouldn't be worrying about, but that's just how it is. Let me go ahead and put my I'm sorry, did I put my title? What happens in middle age? I'm not sure if I put that up. So those are the things that you're going to be dealing with. Um, yeah, sometimes if you're starting to be perimenopausal, like premenopausal as a woman, you'll start having sweats. Like a couple times, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just so hot in here. My husband's like, it is 28 degrees outside. I'm like, it's hot in here. And then in the next moment, I'm like, he's just kind of like, the house is set to like, 68, 69, 70 or whatever. But anyway, your temperature is all wrong. The whole, all right, let me move on to the next one. You get to the point in your life where you're like, F this. Everybody has an F this kind of moment. I mean, there are times when, you know how many people I know who have been pissed off, suddenly went out and just bought like some lottery tickets. They're like, this is my new retirement. Like, and it doesn't matter how much you save and invest, and you're just kind of like, I ain't got to take this. You have a F this kind of moment. And it could be buying crypto, it could be lottery tickets. I mean, let me tell you something, especially at my age, I'm 45. A lot of times you start looking at your portfolio, whatever, like, let me see how much. Am I on track for retirement? Because I plan on retiring early. You start calculating, carry the one. Everyone has an F this kind of moment, whether it's like buying up a bunch of wine or whatever. I don't know. But let me tell you something. If you haven't had them, because there's like the mini ones that lead up to it, but everyone has F this kind of moment. Move on to the next one. It's the stuff that you know that's going to happen, but until it hits you don't know. You start getting the weird areas where it starts to hurt. So For example, like I used to be super fit, super trim, super like, I was that chick. And then, things slow down because I'm running my kids around to their activities. My son is at a lacrosse practice. I've got about another 4 or 5 minutes before they call it quits. And he's got to pack up all his equipment. Well, one of the things that I noticed was when I was younger, I could just get up and do any and everything. I barely even had to stretch, even though I still stretch sometimes, but I didn't have to stretch. I was super limber and everything. But then what happens is you get to the point where, like, oh my, I just hurt myself walking. Let me tell you, last week I was at work. I was getting ready to go for the day, so I made a stop off to the ladies' room. All I did was lean over to wash my hands. Actually, it was 2 weeks ago. And I could not get back up. I was like thinking, oh my goodness, I can't drive home. So I barely made it to my car. I was almost in tears. My back was done for like about a week and a half. I don't know what I did. You'll get weird things where people are like, my elbow hurts, my knee hurts. People start getting acid reflux. Okay, so if you're getting heartburn or acid reflux, heartburn will make you think you're having a heart attack. I started feeling like that one time, and the doctor was like, "That would be heartburn. That's not a heart attack." It was a different type of pain. I'd never had that before. You get these random things. You'll start getting things like a cough that lingers. Just hanging out, just chilling, just trying to get his chill on. I'm just saying. These are the kind of things that start to happen. Um, allergies. Over the last few years, I now have developed a set of allergies. Like it's this bad. Like I'm like on the struggle bus. I didn't even think I have a thing for that. Do I have a thing for the struggle bus? I thought I did. Where's my struggle bus thing? Where is it? I look. Y'all need to just work with me. I'm trying. Y'all know y'all like it. Look, struggle bus. Let me just say for the record, I'm on a struggle bus every day. I'm sitting here right now in my car holding my iPad and getting a hotspot from my phone because I'm on a struggle bus. Like I just don't have a whole lot of time like some of these content creators out here who just have hours upon hours. Yours, mine, ours. I can do this for hours. Sit and talk to you for hours. I want to give you your flowers. So look, don't judge my singing. But yeah, they have hours upon hours to be on the apps. I don't. So what I have to do, I have to do the struggle bus version. I have to just basically get my iPad, run a hotspot from my phone, and this is what's going on. And let me tell you, what you see right now, this is what I actually look like. This is my natural all natural. Wait, how do I wait? What did I just do? What's going on? I'm trying to take the struggle bus off. See what I'm saying? Come off, struggle bus. Come off. I'm running through my iPad, and apparently I'm not doing a good job. Come on. Thank you. So look, this is what I have to do. I don't get glammed up for you guys. Not that I don't think it's worth it, but I just don't have the cycles. Okay? Look at this. Can you see this? I need to go and take care of these couple of hairs that I feel like they're coming in. I'm telling you, the hairs are just, they're like rogue elements. But anyway, yes, these are the kind of things you're going to deal with. Weird areas that hurt. Your health changes for no reason. Like one of my neighbors is like, and he's fit and everything, and the doctor's like, you have high cholesterol, and he's sitting there thinking like, I eat healthy, I exercise and everything, and I don't know where he's got high cholesterol. He's like, well what just happened? So, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you have to deal with. And then, of course, is the obvious. You have to work harder to lose weight. Someone told me, they said, you're going to probably find you're going to look your best when your children get out of your house. I mean, post, having children, right? They're like, you're going to have more time. They're like, you'll get there. But right now, I probably should be exercising, but I'm trying to be consistent with putting content out there because it is hard for me. Like, because when I get home, like, I'm going to be honest, I might do some things on the back end to a couple of these videos. I might stream this or make this available the next day. I don't know what I'm going to do with this video, but I'm going to go and probably do a couple things in the back end, but I need to be present with my family. I need to say, hello, how's it going? I still haven't even eaten yet. I actually snuck a little bit of chicken before I ran out. I got to make sure that my kids, when they take their showers, they actually put on deodorant and tell them to scrub until it hurts. All the way hurts because I don't want to smell that. I had to remind my son, I need you to study for your SATs. He didn't do that great on his first set. I got to do all kinds of stuff. I probably got to do my daughter's hair. So, yeah, I just don't have the cycles. So what happens is by the time you get done, you're tired. I was home for maybe 10 minutes. That was good for me. I had enough time to heat up a quick piece of chicken, swap out my shoes. I had to grab some supplies for somebody who was coming to my house to run a Girl Scout meeting that my daughter couldn't attend because she had lacrosse practice. And so she needed some extra supplies. So I'm like, I literally had to do a whole bunch of stuff and go to the bathroom and tell my son hurry up and get this stuff on, and we ran out the door. So where am I going with this? So in middle age, it's harder to lose weight because you're struggling for time, at least with my schedule, because I got to get up in the morning, get them on the bus, go to work, drive home. It's a situation. There are people who do it. And let me tell you something. If you are capable of doing all these things and losing weight, let me tell you, more power to you. I am impressed. I'm not going to even hate. I am just flat out impressed. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there with the kinds of things that happen in middle age. It's not the end of the world. Let me run them down again. Hair starts growing in some random places. It's just not right. The hair, the hair situation. All right. We're gonna go back to the weird sleeping habits. You go to bed early. You get up in the middle of the night. I'm telling you right now, that's just how it goes down. All right. Let's go ahead and the next one. You have these F this moments. You're like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm all the way not dealing with it. Let me go buy a lottery ticket or whatever it is. Let me tell you, I've had that moment. I've seen somebody, I kid you not. I watched my daughter's coach. We were done with practice one time and we stopped off at one of the local stores, and my daughter and his daughter were getting Slurpees or whatever. And he's at the, the machine. He's been buying lottery tickets and bought one for my daughter. Like, I just had a day. I was like, oh no, he had an F this kind of day. Then let me tell you, so you have F this moments, and then you start hurting in weird areas, and your health changes. Like sometimes just for no freaking reason, you bend over, your back hurt. You got coughs that lingers. You suddenly get acid reflux, or heartburn. Um, your back, whatever. And then finally, it's harder to lose weight. All right, somebody's backing in, and that's it. So let me go ahead and end this. Look, if you liked what you heard, you liked everything, go ahead and subscribe. I could really use your support, and leave a comment. If you didn't like it, well, don't leave any comments. Okay? Don't say anything trifling. I'm just gonna remove the crazy if you're disrespectful. You can disagree, but don't be disrespectful. But if you like it, give me a thumbs up. You know you liked it because I'm amazing. All right. Have a good one.